Golf November Kilo, lining up 04 for immediate departure.
And nav lights on?
They don't need nav lights because they won't make any difference. Daylight. But
Okay.
the beacon, strobes and landing
Golf
light
Hotel Sierra, downwind
will.
04, touch and go.
because they're bright.
Right, okay. Okay, temperature and pressure in the green, airspeed's alive. Okay, we have 60 knots.
Golf Kilo Romeo, backtracking 1-04. Golf November Kilo, it's final 08, full stop.
Left wind is northeasterly at 17 knots.
Roger, Golf November Kilo.
Good, nice. Okay, right, so you haven't landed on grass before. We're going to be using 30 degrees of flap on
Yep.
here. And
I'll put that down now actually.
wait a little bit lower in, just lower the nose a little bit, hold that speed there. Right, now you can put your 30 degrees of flap in. Once you get that down, that's it, it should help you a bit more, that's it. Right, now you want to 65 is fine, but then it's back to 60. It's got to be back to 60 on that short final. Wind's quite strong, so that is your assistance, but look at that, look, from the left-hand side there. All right, and the runway does drop away. You can see that from the threshold. Can you see it? Just
Yeah.
dropping away. So we've got to be very cautious, and we've got to be at the speed. So I want you back to 60 knots now. No, reduce the power. Go on, hold the picture, reduce the power back to get 60. Okay, you hold the profile. The profile's looking good at the moment.
Yep.
Just got to watch out for the trees. I'm probably giving you a bit of hand on this one, okay,
Yeah.
if it's looking a bit
Quite
pear-shaped.
strong.
So watch the speed doesn't get below that. Don't pitch up at all. Just keep that as you had it, look. That was looking quite good. So watch the trees there, obviously. Don't land on the trees. And squeeze the power on. Squeeze the power on. Squeeze the power on. That's looking good. Looking good. Looking good. Alright, you reduce the power back now. A little bit. That's it. Reduce it back. Hold it all. Hold it all. Don't kick it straight yet, obviously. Right. Right, power right off to idle now. Now kick it straight. And hold it. Not too much. Hold it off. A bit more right rudder. Right rudder. Right rudder. Right rudder. There she goes. Gently on that nose wheel.
Yeah.
Okay, because it's quite rough. And keep that nose wheel off as long as you can. Keep that rudder feeding in. Keep that rudder feeding in. And keep that aileron fed in as well. And keep that nose wheel off as long as you can, look. Alright, as long as you can. So get that stick all the way back till you can't hold it off any longer.
Yeah.
Now protect that nose wheel. Alright?
238 is lining up 08.
Off we go then. Round to
So
the right.
can we just vacate anywhere?
Yep,
here,
anywhere
obviously?
along here, yep, that's it. Do your flaps for you a second.
November Kilo, do you require fuel or just parking?
Just parking please, okay. All the way around to the right.
Okay, can you just put yourself on the end of the line of aircraft, please?
We'll go for the beginning. Gonna switch anything else off?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you want to now mark what you think is the halfway point.
Runway 08, touch and go.
So halfway is about there. Yep.
Okay,
Between Wincanton and Castle Kerry.
so that's your halfway point, yeah?
Yep.
And is there anything at the 3/4 way point or quarter way point?
We've got Gillingham off to the right of our track at quarter.
Okay.
And 3/4, not an awful lot.
Okay,
Um,
that's about maximum height you're going to get, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
So, okie dokie.
37 actually is.
So have you started your stopwatch as well?
Yep.
Good. Right. So that's the important thing. So roughly, if you can identify the halfway point, then you can certainly give me an update on your ETA when you get there, because you can just double that time. Yeah.
Yep.
So we should be passing Castle Kerry, which is Castle Kerry's just past your halfway point, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Right. Okay. So off you go. You're flying. You can
Okay.
maintain that heading that you've guessed. Now, your heading's probably going to be wrong because you're not allowed for the wind. We don't know. It's just eyeballing it, but it doesn't matter as long as you know where you are in regards to Castle Kerry. Yeah. So when
Yeah.
you see, hopefully if you see Castle Kerry, that'll give you an ident. You've got a railway line just going under us.
Okay. Yeah, that's there.
That's Gillingham out to our right, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's good. Or it could be, it's going just slightly south of it. Yeah, which could be that one. It can't be Wincanton because Wincanton is has got a
dual carriageway.
Dual carriageway. You haven't seen a dual carriageway yet, have we?
Crossing the railway at the moment, so that would make sense. That's Gillingham.
So watch your height and your heading. Look, just keep. I won't get any lower than that. Hold that height there, if I were you. And you've got some high ground out to our right, which is you got a high ground there. Look.
Yep. Okay.
So the next thing you're looking for, hopefully, is a dual carriageway, isn't it? The A303. That makes sense?
Yep.
Good.
Yep, so that's the next thing we're going to cross, and that'll be with Wincanton. Yeah, so I make halfway 6 minutes, so I give 12 minutes.
Another 6 minutes
total,
before we get to the destination.
Okay, I'll just do a breather check. Yeah, so that heading was good.
That heading worked out well.
Yeah.
But the key thing is that that's purely a guess and it worked well, but if it hadn't, flying that constant heading, identifying your halfway point quite well, or other features en route that you can uniquely identify, like Castle Kerry with the double railway bit, means that you can easily then make a correction.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
Once you get to Glastonbury, I'd like you to take me please to Dunkeswell.
Okay, so I can mark that in as well. So I'd estimate that to be, well, it's southwest road, isn't it? 225?
Okay.
No, it's not. 230.
230, right, okay. And roughly how far is it?
It's about 30, 60.
30 miles? You reckon?
Yeah. Yeah.
30 miles?
No, 25 miles.
Okay, well if we said 30, that's going to be 20 minutes, isn't it?
Okay.
As a rough ballpark figure to start with.
Yeah.
So 20 minutes, even if you lose every other option, 20 minutes means that at least you'll have a rough idea of what it should be taking.
Yeah.
Golf November Kilo, final 04, full stop.
Dunkeswell traffic, Dunkeswell DZ, all parachutes down the ground.
Final 10 degrees of that.
Off. So keep that nose wheel off.